This is a quick video on the battery backup bulbs. I have the GE LED 1 bulb plus 1 function, the Great Value LED battery backup, and the one by Boundery E bulb for emergencies. All right, the one from GE, I got at Lowe's for $14.99. It looks like this. It even has a little switch on it, so you can turn it on and off like a little flashlight. I like this one. But it is long, and we'll get into that here in a minute. Here's the one from Walmart. It almost looks like the one from GE. You know, it has the little things, the little vents there, but it's not as long. But if you put your thumb on it, you can turn it on, like, and use it as a flashlight. It doesn't say that in the instructions, but that's what I actually figured out messing with it. Here's the one from Boundery, and it's got a bigger bulb. Like this piece is bigger. Here, let me see. Can anybody hold that? Put that dude right there. All right, see? Well, heck, I guess it's almost about the same. You can't see that it's bigger. There we go. The bulb is bigger. All right. And for the Boundary one, I can't do that with it. All right. So we'll start with the Boundary bulb. When you get your e-bulbs home, read the instructions because it says to put it in your light fixture for a certain amount of hours. I know the GE bulb, it has to stay charged for 10 hours straight in your lamp or your whatever fixture you're putting it in. But all these say not to put them in dimmable fixtures or fixtures with a lot of lights to it, like a ceiling fan or something. But read your instructions. So here's the Boundary one. The Boundary lights come with this little hook situation, and it has a little button on it. Oh, snap. And it just screws in. And this one's new. I haven't even used it yet. I haven't even charged it yet. So let's screw this in and see if it works. All right, I got it screwed in. You see it says e-bulb. All right. So if I take it, it comes on. Sweet. And so these are actually, I guess, got some charge to them directly out of the box. So you could hang these up like in a power outage. I don't know how many hours these are. I know the GE says it's good for 5 straight hours of light, but I don't know. I wouldn't keep it on I wouldn't need to keep it on for 5 straight hours. All right, so this is the Boundary. My first set of Boundaries I had 8 of them. Were garbage. They didn't work. Half of them were bent at the bottom where you screwed them in. The others I screwed in, they had like a strobe light effect, and they would like kind of strobe light. And I'm like, someone's gonna have a seizure, with this flashing. So I sent them all back, and then Boundary sent me 8 more. So this is one of the new ones. The ones that I sent, none of these caps worked with the lights. So Boundary has been amazing customer service wise with me. So here's the Boundary one, and we'll put these in the lamp and see. I do have some that's ready to charge. That's already charged, rather. All right, hold on. All right, here's the Great Value brand, and it says on there somewhere Great Value at the bottom. There it goes, see, Great Value. I screwed in the Boundary e-bulb, this little thing to it to see if it would work. So let's see. So it works too. So it'd be nice to have a bunch of these little random hooks for these guys. All right. So that's what it looks like. Here is the GE LED battery backup. This one has an on-off switch for your flashlight, like flashlight type situation. And then you put it on lamp when you want it, like it's plugged into your lamp or your overhead. So just for grins and giggles, I'll just put this on here to see if it would work. So let's see. Oh, it does. I kind of like those. But you don't need that on there. I mean, it'd be a good hook. All right, so let's see. So I have an extension cord plugged in to my Blue Eddy AC 200p, which I bought all these things. No one's gifted me anything. So I have, it's on a, okay, this thing is 60 pounds and I've been rolling it around. So I just put it on a little hand dolly so I could drag it around because I'm not even supposed to be lifting up heavy stuff, but whatever. So I'm going to be using the AC, and let's see what the load is just for this. It says 120, 119.9, 120 volts for this lamp. All right, if you go back, and if I turn it off, and if I go back, you can see it's clear. There's nothing's coming in. So we'll turn it back on. All right, so up first, let me see who I'm gonna put in the lamp first. All right, up first, we'll put in the GE. We'll put the GE one in. Okay, so it's turned on. As you can see, it's a little long, but it's all right. So let's go down here to the Blue Eddy. We're gonna turn it off. All right, here goes. So I'm gonna push the button, but we're gonna put the camera on the light bulb. All right, that little light right there, it says ready hour upside down. That light's been on for 27 hours, that little lamp, that emergency light. I'm trying to kill it to see how much lamp time that would have. So far, 27 hours on low, but we'll talk about that dude later. All right, there's the lamp with the GE in it. So I'm gonna hit off. Oh, it came on without any issues. Turn it back on. All right, I'm gonna cut the power back off. And it came back on. That time it took it a minute, but it still came back on. All right, we'll try another one. All right, the next one we'll try is the E-bulb from Boundery. There it is. Okay. It's not as, it doesn't stick out as much. All right, let's turn it on. There we go. It's brighter. I'll move my hand out of the way. All right, here we go. All right, we're gonna come down here. All right. Remember, I got an extension cord plugged in. There it is. See, the Blue Eddy's on. That date's not right. Don't be looking at that. All right, here we go. Let me point it. All right, here goes. Let's turn it off. It came on. Nice. Okay. Let me turn it back on. They're definitely brighter with AC light as opposed to like its own light, but it's all right. Let me turn it off again. Nice. All right. The Boundery bulbs, those replacements they gave me are way better than the first ones. Quality control was tripping in that first set that I got. All right, let's try the Great Value next. The last bulb is the, you gotta see it, the Great Value bulb. All right, this one is the one that has the lowest profile. Like you can't see it sticking out. I mean, of course, if you go up under there, you can. But all right, let's turn it on. All right, let's see. All right, as you can see, AC's on. And let's see, let me go on up there. All right, there we go. So actually both of those up there are the Great Value brand lights. All right, let's cut them off. So in about 8 seconds, they came back on. Let me cut them back on. Oh, it's brighter. Why is that weird? Did you see that weird wave that came on and then it stopped? So it must be like the electricity like going to it. That was kind of different. All right, I'm gonna cut them off. And they came back on just fine. All right, cut them back on. All right, there's one more I'll show you. All right, the light there on the left is the GE battery backup because this house is old and the other lights were too long and they just would not fit in there. So sometimes when I cut off the light, that guy would stay on. But for some reason, he's working today. But my husband to cut off the light, he's like, the battery backup light is staying on. So I don't know. That's probably something to do. It's probably something to do with our house. But we have a battery backup light there. So if the power gets cut, we got some battery backup. In the kitchen overhead, this overhead light is a battery backup. See how they come on a little bit slower, and cut off a little slower. So we'll have a little bit of light when the electricity goes off here in the kitchen. Again, here's the one in the bathroom, just so you can see how slow it comes on. Oh, heck, you can't see that. Well, I know. But it comes on a little bit like a half-second delay slower than the other lights. So I think all these are a really good investment. Again, I think this one was definitely $14.99. I remember that. This one at the Great Value brand from Walmart was like $3.99, $2.99. The Boundery e-bulb, I think maybe, I don't know, 10. They came out to be like maybe $10, between $8 and $10. But I would say have some of these on hand, especially if you have elderly people and you want to make sure they have some light. So yeah, I say do your research and get the ones for your needs.